Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I am Heidi Crowell here at Simon Says Stamp, the founder of Simon Says Stamp, crazily enough. And Reed is with us today. So Reed, everybody give Reed a shout out. Brian is traveling today. We've got Reed and he's holding down the fort for all of us.
Brian's on a side quest. He'll be back next time.
Side quest. I've heard people talk about, recently I've heard side quest as a phrase. That's kind of like a gamer phrase, isn't it? Or no?
Absolutely, yeah.
Gamer,
Yep.
okay. I don't know, my son's a gamer, so I guess that's part of it. So today, we are here to talk about a limited edition Easter kit. It is called Vintage Bunnies. And I think we should take a moment. I'm sure she's watching. She knows I love emojis, and we're gonna give Stephanie a huge round of applause and emojis because Stephanie really was instrumental in putting this kit together. Stephanie is our marketing director here at Simon Says Stamp. You might have heard me talk about her many times before. She's been with us longer than anybody except Tara. Tara was with us when I was in my basement at my house, but Stephanie was our first official employee and when we had a warehouse, and she's been with us, I'm thinking I'm gonna get the years wrong. Stephanie, I think it's like 16 or 17 years. And Stephanie has seen many a card kit. She helps us market them. She helps us decide on themes. She helps us art direct a lot of the stamp sets, and she had a heavy hand in this kit, and I can't wait to show it for all of you. Before we show it, oh good, I see emojis for Stephanie. Thank you everybody for doing that for Steph. Let me pause my screen real quick.
You're good.
I also want to give Barb Dichl, B-A-R-B-D-I-C-H-L, a $100 gift card to Simon Says Stamp. So Barb, will you email Reed, R-E-E-D, at simonsaysstamp.com because he's got a $100 gift card. It's burning a hole in our pockets, so we wanted to get that right out of the gate for you, Barb, if your name is really Barb. So this kit I'm going to show you today, we're going to talk through the products. It's a huge value. The retail value of all of the products in this kit is over $105. And the limited edition kit is available only for a limited time for $59.99. Many of the products in the kit are available sold separately, but the best value for all of these products is the kit. So I will be showing that kit up close and personal to you in a minute, but before I do, I wanted to talk you through the details. It is a limited edition kit. That means if you're a card kit subscriber, you know, we have that monthly subscription program here at Simon Says Stamp. If you're a subscriber, this is not part of your subscription. This is a limited edition, so it's an add-on. We like to do limited editions for special occasions like Easter. I think we're like 5 weeks almost away from Easter.
Wow.
Yeah, which I mean, it's like, wow, because the year is going quickly, but when you guys see the mood of all of these products, I love thinking about bunnies and grass and bows and baskets and just spring chicks and eggs. I mean, it's such a good diversion from the snow and the snowmen. I mean, I do love me a snowman, but it's March and it's time for the snowmen to go home for the summer, right?
Hey, we're on the same page. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on would you call it the 7th inning stretch?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, too much snow around here.
Absolutely.
So inspiration can also be found on our social media. If you search hashtag SSSCK, that stands for Simon Says Stamp Card Kit, you will see a lot of the inspiration that we're showing you. We have a YouTube channel that you're probably watching us on right now. We have other videos that are coming up and have already come up using this card kit. And if you look at the card kit gallery on our blog, you'll see inspiration continue to be added all month long. And that includes you. You are a maker. If you have this kit or the products in the kit, feel free to load your project. I know it sounds hard, but it's not. All you need is the like little HTML code from your Instagram or your Facebook or your blog, wherever you post your work, and you can add your work to our gallery and you can share it with other people. It's a great way to get inspired and inspire other people. So our designers are busy loading their stuff early. When I say designers, I mean the makers that we send this kit to early. We send it to a handful of people so they can create inspiration for you so you can see lots of ideas for using the kit. And I'll show you some of that inspiration today, actually. So Reed, let's do the top down and we're gonna show you this beautiful vintage Easter kit. It is limited edition. It's called Vintage Bunnies. And very appropriately in this kit, I'm gonna show you a 3D embossing folder. So this 3D embossing folder has hatching chicks. I just love these little chickadees. So they'll cut out the embossed little chicks, and you're gonna see that. Actually, I'll sneak peek it for you. I have a card that shows those are the little chicks, and you can color in the eggs. You don't have to color them in with a polka dot pattern. There's this person, Barbara Terrio, added the polka dots on her own to her little eggs. You can decorate them however you want. So this is part of the kit. Also part of the kit, and I think this is actually what Stephanie started with. Let me get this out of the way so you guys can see little pieces at a time. So these are little 6x6 papers. They are from Paper Rose Easter Memories collection. These are patterned papers. They are double-sided. Aren't these glorious? And you're gonna see in the inspiration today, some people found the papers to be so beautiful, they literally fussy cut their papers to make card features. This has even sentiments on it. Happy Easter, thinking of you, best wishes, welcome baby, hello, get well soon, happy birthday, happy Easter, spring blessings, Easter greetings. And it is also double-sided with a beautiful pattern on the back. I love these lilies on this. They're beautiful creamy white with more patterns on the back. This you're gonna see this cute little bunny. Some people cut him out or her out for the front of their cards. Another little bunnies on the back. Here we have bouquets on a cross. The phrase "He is risen" is very classic for this season, and you'll see some more "He is risen" products, and the cross is very reminiscent of "He is risen," of course, laden with beautiful flowers. And we have the Happy Easter Bunny with eggs and a pale. Do you guys have, oh good, there I see on the screen, Lilac Art has a egg emoji. I'm looking at the chat right now live. Actually, Reed, I think can you refresh mine if you can? I just want to talk a little bit about Easter eggs. If you do an Easter egg hunt in your family, would you throw us, oh, it's moving now. Okay. Perfect. Will you throw us some egg emojis if you do an Easter egg hunt? Trying to figure out how we're going to handle Easter this year in my family. And then I've got, this is not part of the Paper Rose Studio collection. This is the Craft Consortium Wildflower Meadows. And what these are they're nice little embellishment pieces that you can hand cut or collage with. This is just a sheet, one-sided sheet. It's a nicer, heavier duty sheet for collaging. And it's got beautiful imagery, like even a greenhouse with a bike, and an entryway into a garden. Look at the cute little chickadees. I love the cute little chickadees and beautiful birds and butterflies. Of course, there's a classic cottage. So these papers are really a bouncing off point along with this 3D embossing folder for getting this kit together. And again, I can't give, oh, we've got eggs in the house. There's a lot of people doing Easter egg hunts this year. Great, I love an Easter egg hunt. Okay, and this is the Happy Easter. We have a set of dies in this kit. This is included in the kit. It's called Bouncy Happy Easter. There is a He is Risen, very similar to this, that is available at simonsaysstamp.com. It was part of our release last week, and it is great with this Easter kit as well, but we included the Happy Easter dies in the kit itself. I think it's because last year we did some other He is Risen, and this year we did the Sentiment strips that included that popular He is Risen sentiment, along with some other really popular sentiments for Easter. These can be cut, or since they're easy strips, they can be cut with a die, or they can be cut with scissors. If you find our easy strip die in the store, we have them in different shapes, flags, rectangles, rounded edges. You just want the one that's easy strips. The extra large easy strips fit something different. So this is just the basic easy strip size. In the Lord, have a blessed, wishing you a joyful Easter wishes. Have a very blessed Easter joy to you. Lots of Easter related sentiments for your card making. Or if you make little baskets and you want to remind our kids and our grandkids of the reason for the season. I talk about that quite a lot with my family. We have beautiful envelopes as part of this kit too. It's like a champagne and an ivory, and in true Simon Says Stamp form, we like to give you envelopes that are peel and stick, so you don't have to lick them. So you just peel them and stick them. Very nice, high quality. Great if you have somebody at your church that does a lot of extra work around Easter. Send them a gratitude card or remind them of a happy Easter and the joys of the day. People who celebrate Easter are gonna love the sentiments on here too. Now I've got some extra products that work nicely in this kit, all based around this stamp set called Vintage Bunnies. So Vintage Bunnies is actually the name of this kit. It's a limited edition kit. Once it sells out, the kit will not be restocked. It is shipping now. Tara is busy with her team making these kits, so we're shipping them every day to order. Just launched today, so we are shipping our first batch today, and we will ship until they are sold out. I don't know when they'll sell out. That's always the question. It's kind of like a guessing game, right? Okay, Nina's in the chat, and I think Nina had a heavy hand in getting this stamp set to market. Beautiful eggs, bunny, wildflowers with little tiny eggs in here. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? Tara helped me stamp and die cut these. I'm gonna show you what the stamps look like once they're stamped and die cut. The dies for these stamps are a separate add-on for the kit. The stamps are included in the kit if you want to be able to do these beautiful, I mean, you guys can tell by looking at this, right? How detailed these dies are. I'm just gonna use a little pointer and show you because these dies are even cutting out the little spaces in the flowers. Look at the details around the nest, more flower detail. If you're a stamper, I think you probably have fallen in love with dies like many of us have. I know I've fallen in love with dies because they really add to my stamps. These dies are an add-on for the kit this month. And they're also called vintage, I'll show you what they look like. They're also called Vintage Bunnies. So if you want to pick up the kit and add on the Vintage Bunny dies, feel free. The kit is such a great value. It's like you're getting the dies for better than free, seriously. Another add-on with the kit are the reverse Happy Easter Easy strips. So it's the same sentiments that we've included in your kit, but reversed. So when I say reverse, I mean instead of white on black, it's black on white. So this is black on white paper, and this is black toner on white paper. And the toner is special because remember, the toner can be foiled. Yes, yes, yes. I don't want to forget that. Also included in the kit, there's so many more products in this kit. It's such a great value. This is the Delicate Lattice. Actually, before I go into this, did I do a good enough job on the stamp set? Let me back up. I just want everybody to appreciate the beauty behind the stamp set, because there's so many things on it. The bow, the flowers, a tiny little chick. There's even a carrot. You've got a bunny. It's always nice to have a couple carrots. Happy birthday, and then a day. You can add these words together to create different phrases. Happy Easter, Easter blessings, a classic bow. That's always great for Easter seasonally. I mean, he reminds me of the rabbit. Is it Peter Rabbit? Did Peter Rabbit have the suit on? Did he steal Mr. McGregor's suit? I guess we can name him whatever we want. I call my cat Peter, so that name's already taken. We can call that, what are we gonna call this rabbit? He kind of looks like a Sherlock, with his jacket on, solving mysteries. And we've got an egg on top of a little, what are those called that you put the eggs on? Oh, my grandma would know. My mom would know. So this is the stamp set included in the kit. Remember, this Vintage Bunnies stamp set retails for $24.99 and it's in the kit. You also are getting a full set of the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide cubes in these greens, which are bundled sage, crushed olive, peeled paint, and the beautiful cracked pistachio. I mean, there is no color that reminds me of Easter more than cracked pistachio. So much so that we're also included the cracked pistachio Spritz. I'll say that 3 times fast. The cracked pistachio distress spritz. I'll just say it once. So this spritz can add some shine and texture and beautiful sparkle to your projects. We also have this beautiful ribbon, because what's Easter without a little ribbon, especially if you've got baskets around. So we've included this beautiful May Arts ribbon. I'm gonna pull it out of here so you can see a full yard of this crinkle ribbon in the beautiful, it's very cracked pistachio-esque. It's not, the name of it isn't cracked pistachio, but it sure looks similar to cracked pistachio. And then we included this little ideology charm, sweets, and the ribbon does fit through there. I promise the ribbon is going to fit through that little keyhole. And that, of course, when you think of Easter, you've got sweets. Tara even included sweets in your kits. So you're even going to get some Jelly Bellies in your kit. And also we added another ink, butter. I happen to have yellow as my favorite color, so we wanted to make sure we added some yellow into this kit if you wanted to ink up or blend any of these beautiful images on the stamp set. I love yellow so much. We also included some sparkle paste yellow and a stencil called Delicate Lattice. This stencil is going to show up a little better on black. So let me grab a piece of black cardstock. All of this is included in the kit. This is the Delicate Lattice stencil. Here is the Ranger Stickles. It's a yellow glitter gel. I mean, we got to have glitter everywhere, right? We also have another stencil in this kit. It's actually a set of 2 stencils in the kit. Oh my gosh, we're running out of room here, Reed.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Is
it? The
Here,
kit's
move
jam-packed.
this stuff. We've got more to show people too, so I want to make sure I clear enough room. And Stephanie found these cute Easter bags. So she put 2 of them in the kit. You can decorate them if you want, and they have little windows in the shape of a bunny in the front of them. And I have some projects I'll show you in a minute to see how that can be so impactful for your little Easter gifts. And she found this basket bag, which you can see, I'll show you more. Some of our makers used it to create little gifts. It is a clear bag, so you can put little candy treats. It opens at the top. The other ones do too. This opens at the top. And you can fill it up with little treats and things, or shakers, or dried flowers. Think of all kinds of things you can bring for that. It'd be a great hostess gift if your mom or sister or somebody is hosting Easter this year. Or me, I like to host Easter. It's one of my favorite holidays to host. This is a good little hostess gift. Fill it with little treats and give it to the hostess. In classic Simon Says stamp form, we gotta have something glittery in here. So we've got the glitter paste, or it's the glitter gel, and this glitter cardstock, which die cuts beautifully with the dies that are in the kit. And then we also have 2 other sheets of cardstock in the kit, so you can make cards pretty easily. This is the heavyweight Simon Says Stamp Ivory, and then this is the Simon Says Stamp Heavyweight Sage cardstock. Those are also included in the kit. That is everything. Oop, and a postcard, of course. That is everything in the kit. What I'm gonna do next, well, I'll remind you all, this is a limited edition kit. So if you're a subscriber to our monthly kit subscription program, this is not included in that monthly subscription. This is a whole different kit. How adorable. And this you can add to your cart at Simon Says Stamp and pick up add-ons if you'd like those vintage dies I was showing you earlier. Those are a perfect add-on for this kit. The vintage bunnies, these dies are a good add-on. These other easy strips for Blessed Easter, those are a nice add-on. You can also pick up your adhesives or any other thing you want while you're purchasing this. Since it is not part of the subscription program, you just add it to your cart. And if you have a coupon code, you can use that on your add-ons. I know we had a $5 off coupon code. It might be expired now, but we tend to run $5 off coupon codes. And if you don't have a coupon code, you guys, use those rewards. I know a lot of you guys picked up double rewards this weekend. If you were, was it Fabulous or Ultimate rewards member, you got double points on your Simon Says Stamp purchases this weekend. I'm gonna show you guys Sherry Carroll. Okay, so Sherry made this one and Nina made this one. I love how they both used the ribbon that was included in the kit. How cute. And Nina put little chocolate eggs in hers, and Sherry put chocolate kisses, which I might be stealing for lunch today. Sherry, thank you. I love those. Sherry stepped it up a notch. She took white ink and she stamped some of those beautiful stamped images on her bag, added the Happy Easter. I mean, really cute ways to show the bags. And then, interestingly, Nicole Spohr, I thought this was a fun idea too. So Nicole Spohr made both of these bags. She put a piece of patterned paper in her bunny window. That was a cute idea. You can put a note in here or money. I don't know, my nephews like money. They're in their 20s. They like money more than candy. And one of my nephews doesn't like chocolate, so that's a little different too. But
that's insane. You gotta have a piece of chocolate almost every day. What's
do you know anybody else that doesn't like chocolate? Have you
No.
met anybody that doesn't like chocolate?
No.
I don't know, but I have this high. I mean, I love him to death. I'm not picking on him. Usually we like what we like, right? So this is a flatter option when she put the pattern paper in the window. It allows you to put something secretive back there, like maybe a note or a cash or I don't know, anything you want. You put potpourri in there. I mean, you guys are creatives, right? We have all kinds of ideas. And then I kind of alluded to this bag earlier. I love Nicole Spohr also made this and put a little tag on it. And here's her shaped bag. You can find this Easter grass or make crinkle your own grass and make a little gift for somebody. Now I'm going to show you some of the cards that people made. We saw this a little bit ago because this is by Barbara Terriow, and can you tell she used those embossed little chicks for this card? Oh, somebody else said I don't love chocolate. Who is moderating? Is that Beth?
It's Beth, yeah.
Beth, you're moderating the Simon Says Stamp chat for us and you don't like chocolate. I can't relate. I'm not sure what that feels like to not like chocolate. If I have chocolate in my house, I will sit and obsess over it. I have to not have chocolate in my house. Like, does that happen? Like, will creep up on me. I'll be getting ready for bed and I'll be like, oh, there's chocolate in the hallway in the candy dish, because that happened for Valentine's. Okay, so we can move on. We can stop talking about my chocolate obsession. So Nina Marie Trapani made this card. I like how she did Happy Easter by using the outline of the die to create a hole in her pattern paper. And then she used our Simon Says Stamp gold metallic cardstock to do a nice fine Happy Easter. She played on the beautiful Paper Rose Studio papers and then stamped and die cut her own tulips. I like that Barbara Terriow did something similar here where she played on the design of the pattern papers. And Sherry Carroll added a bunny on front of hers. That's a stamp that comes on the stamp set. Heather Hoffman fussy cut her papers, you can tell here, but she stamped the ribbon, which was sized perfectly to fit on the front of this bunny and the bunny that's included in the kit. Another fun one, Nicole Spohr used the pattern papers for her background here, but then her stamped imagery for the front. Are we calling him Sherlock? Was there a...
Peter was the main one. I did see Peter a lot, and Nina said his name was Peter.
Okay, well, we'll call him Peter. Peter the Easter Bunny. And this one, this is interesting because Heather Hoffman actually took the sentiment strips and layered them on top of each other for a message. Joyful Easter wishes. He is risen. Celebrating our risen King. Rejoice in the Lord. May his love renew your heart. Find peace in his promise. That is a beautiful card. I love the sentiment. Thank you, Heather, for doing that. She included the cardstock, the pattern paper, that has the cross with the beautiful lilies on the front of it. Really concise messaging for the reason for the season. I've got another card. This one's by Nina Marie, where she used the pattern paper with the little bunny on the front. She used the delicate lattice back there. I think she used the delicate lattice back there. Oh yeah, she did. She used that stencil, the delicate lattice stencil there. This is really cute. Sherry Carroll, look at this. Look how she used her embossing folder on craft cardstock. Can you guys see it? It's like kind of a brown, I could say craft, it's K-R-A-F-T. I think this really shows off the embossing folder well with a smidge of white ink. So she just dabbed white ink on top of the raised surfaces to create this beauty. She used a little bunny coming out of the egg with blessings. Also part of the stamp set and the sentiment strips. Here, Sherry did something a little different and used the delicate lattice with a nice green, one of Tim's Oxides in the background there. Tied some twine, got the messaging, Happy Easter. Barbara Terriow, look, she used some of that gold, or I say gold, it's the yellow glitter gel for the back of hers to embellish it. And of course, she put sweets on her ribbon. See, I told you guys that sweets fits on the ribbon. And I've got one here where Heather stamped on a green cardstock, probably that sage that's in the kit, and embossed it. This delicate lattice really was the perfect background. That stencil is the perfect background. And of course, we don't want to have it without rock candy, the secret ingredient. Nina used the secret ingredient, this Distress Rock Candy by Tim Holtz. It does create twinkling sparkle. She created twinkling sparkle on her egg. She even used a doily back there. Nice work, Nina. She hot foiled her Celebrating Our Risen King sentiment. And Reed, I think that covers it all. Is that? Yeah. I guess we can go back to the housekeeping. So thank you. I got to thank all of you for joining us. It's because of your interest in these kits that we get to keep doing them. This one is no exception to how wonderful the kits have been. I just love the Vintage Bunny stamp set. It's really the great way to kick off with the papers and the sentiments. Cut those papers out, use those stamps together with it. We have a lot of inspiration that showed us how we can do that. Make little Easter bags and baskets with the other products in it. Easter's a few weeks away, I think 4 or 5 weeks away. And plenty of time. We're shipping these now Get the dies as an add-on. I think that's a great advice. Let me go through my notes and just make sure. Reed does a good job making sure I've got housekeeping notes. Reminder, we have a rewards program. And we got a lot of questions about our rewards program because we just did a big promotion this past weekend. It was double points on all Simon Says Stamp products. And it's the first time we've ever done that. So it doesn't happen very often. Our rewards program started about a year ago. The new rewards are collecting at they last 6 months now, right? We're at 6 months, the points last 6 months. Correct. So 6 months is a long time. I get points from like the grocery store and they last like a week. So 6 months for points. I love that Stephanie was able to make that happen too. So you hear Stephanie's name a lot. She's the secret sauce behind the scenes here. We got a few people that are secret sauce. Reed, Stephanie, Tara, the list. There's the list.
That I forgot to give you.
Oh, we have a few more pieces of inspiration. I'll finish housekeeping, then we can show these last couple of cards. Oh, good. Oh, I love the egg. Oh, the eggs are blue. They're like robin's eggs. Okay, I'm going to show you those in a second. We are going to be doing another special live stream next week. So we have a wonderful kit coming out for March. Wait, April. We're in March right now. So, right? Is it the April kit? Yes, the April kit. We're doing it in the month. So our April kit, we're going to launch it early. You guys gave us so much feedback last month about how there were so many great add-ons for the March kit, and you wanted them to all be billed together. So you can add it if you want. If you're a subscriber, you can add other products to your subscription and only pay one shipping cost, or pay no shipping cost if your order is $100 or more. So you can add into a cart. You just log into your account on the Simon Says Stamp website and you go to the card kit subscription and you just start adding stuff. We automatically bill you on the 16th of every month. That will not change. We're going to launch early. Is it the 10th, Reed, we're launching this month? Mm-hmm. We're going to launch on March 10th. We usually launch on the 14th of every month, but this month we're going to launch on the 10th because we have beautiful add-ons to show you, and it's a really, really beautiful kit. And Tim was a big help with this one too. Thank you, Tim. I love that he gives me creative ideas and energy, and it's so much fun collaborating with him. Now I'm gonna show you guys, let's do top down again, Reed. I wanna show you guys the pieces of inspiration. Somebody must have texted because Beth Opal made this glorious card, and I just love that she shaded her eggs in blue. It's like robin's eggs. She also made this beautiful card. She focused on the pattern papers, and I love that she used the glitter cardstock to cut out Happy Easter. And then her wonderful, delightful sister, Susan, used the opposite of the glitter paper. See how they did that? So they cut out the Happy Easter and the background with the glitter paper, and then they swapped. So that's really cute. Perfect to add pearls. Rejoice in the Lord, his love endures. And there's the bunny from the paper. And here Susan featured her bow with, of course, an Easter basket. I like how she also created a couple of tags because, you know, we want to bring little gifts to people for the season. And then Beth created a He is Risen card. So thank you, Beth and Susan. Not only are you helping moderate the chat, but you're also sending in inspiration using the kit. Okay, just one last reminder. This was a limited edition kit. It launched today. It will be available while supplies last. We are shipping them now. The add-on dies are available as a separate purchase. So if you want to pay one shipping cost, that's a really good item for you to add. And if you have a $5 off coupon or want to use your rewards points that you collected this weekend, you have them. You can use them on the add-ons. And I hope, Reed, do I have any other questions from the chat that we need to answer before we say toodaloo?
No, you did a great job. You hit them all.
Well, thank you to all of you who are watching me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. And we're going to see you again on March 10th, but that's going to be an evening live. That's going to be a 6 p.m. live. I know we've never done that before. We're trying something different on March 10th. We're going to go live with a sneak peek, and you can start getting that kit a little bit early. That's the April card kit of the month. And that's all I got for you, right? Right? I saw your hand go up. Okay. Thank you again to Stephanie for being so instrumental in putting this beautiful, beautiful kit together. We love it. And thank you to our Simon Says Stamp team who's in the chat with us moderating. Toodaloo! Have a great